Yeah.
But first up, what have we got first up for us, Jordan? What
We
are
have
we telling the people?
the trailer, I guess, or the first look at Star Wars
first look.
Visions it was pretty great. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting too much from Visions because before they announced it, everyone was like, "Oh, it's Star Wars anime," and I said, oh, "Okay, I guess."
Yeah.
But it's different studios working on projects.
Yes, and it's like what you were just about to mention. Like the interesting thing is that we haven't really gotten anime in Star Wars before, which is a cool kind of crossover. That I think we have Clone Wars and obviously Bad Batch, Rebels, that are animated shows that have taken off really, really well. So to get the anime side of things involved is really interesting.
Yeah,
really, really interesting.
Do you like a lot of anime? It was just I do, but I don't. I have a hard time keeping up with the shows that I watch. Like I've been trying to catch up on My Hero Academia for like 2 years. I don't remember what's still going with it. Naruto, I started it. I got through like 10 episodes of the first season, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool. But then I'm still not caught up. One Piece I watched about. I dabbled. Yeah. The only animes I finished are the ones that only have like 2 seasons. So
the shorter ones. Yeah, because I'm coming into this a complete anime novice. I have not seen like a single piece of anime, and I don't know how. Like I'm I like my content, I like my nerdy stuff, but I have not seen a single piece of anime. So I'm coming into this really fresh. So seeing the sneak peek, and definitely recommend if you haven't seen the Star Wars Visions. Can we call it a sneaky leaky? It's not leaked, but we're gonna call it.
We're gonna call it that anyway because we can do what we want.
So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. They talked to a couple of the writers and the creators behind the show as well. And the show comes out on the 22nd of September this year, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, and someone in the comments. Which is oddly very soon, which is very exciting. It's a good time to be an anime fan and a Star Wars fan. But yeah, like we said before, it's a really interesting crossover. It's like we just haven't had this kind of realm of Star Wars. And to think Star Wars has been going for like what 40? Yeah, I can't do the calculations. 44 years. And we haven't had the crossover as much, especially into the anime realm yet. Let's just go run through a couple of the episode title names. Piece names. I don't know what to call them. Episodes.
The title of the content.
Thank you so much. Let's run through them and let's just have a bit of a feel what they're going to be called. So the first one is titled The Jewel. Then we've got Lop and I want to say Oko, but it could be Ocho. I do not know.
I don't know. That one has like a twin vibe. Like we're gonna get some twin stuff
like
going on.
Twin Jedis or something. Yeah.
The third one is my favorite.
The art. We have some art too as well. The third one is my favorite too.
Tatooine Rhapsody, Bohemian Rhapsody. Are we gonna get some like Queen vibes or something? Like just the name alone. Right? Can somebody actually draw like Queen, but it's Tatooine Rhapsody? No. They're like incredible. On Tatooine, like Freddie Mercury's just kind of chilling in a galaxy far, far away.
Absolutely. And Joel in the comments, anime and Star Wars, my two favorite things together at last. Yeah, it's a big collaboration, interesting collab that is going to be lots into it. Continuing on with the titles, The Twins, which is again
more twin vibes.
Sort of a pair, very dyad kind of vibe.
Yeah, dyad.
I just like saying that word really. And then we have The Elder. The Village Bride. These titles are very what I like, they sound very anime. Like that's what I like. It's not like anime trying to become Star Wars. It's Star Wars becoming anime. It's they're kind of staying in their realm. Do you want to have a go at pronouncing the seventh one?
Kakari. That's a Kakari. That's a ghetto name. That's not anime. It's ghetto. A Kakari.
Kakuri.
That's what I'm gonna say until I am corrected.
Oh, that's amazing. And then
the next
8,
one sounds like maybe it's about droids because it's TOB1. So I don't know,
Toby? Toby? Is that like
love him? How, like, I already love Toby. I don't even know what it the hell he looks like. But I already love him.
I believe the one's called Akiri.
Akiri. Okay.
Yeah. Akiri or Akiri?
I think it's Akiri.
Akiri.
Then why I got 2 K's in it?
Akiri.
I don't know.
Akiri.
And then
silent K? I don't know.
It's TOB1.
TOB1.
TOB1. But I like Toby. I think because you know how like in BD1 in Fallen Order, it's like that they shortened that for buddy, like it was meant to be like a buddy droid, like they just made it fun. I reckon TOB1. Toby, you got to be Toby. Come on. Oh, amazing! And the 9th piece of content we've also got is the 9th Jedi.
That's giving it's giving me Last Jedi callback energy.
That's interesting because it gave me Inquisitor vibes. You know, the 9th sister, second sister. Yeah. So I was like, "Ooh, are we going to get a bit of
sister origin story?"
Yeah, there you go. And I have to say that art we're seeing on the screen is incredible. It looks really good. And again, Star Wars becoming anime, not the other way around, which is really, really awesome to see. Really culturally interesting. Drop in the comments down below if you have any further thoughts on our for Star Wars visions. I think the biggest thing for this new piece of content that we're going to be getting is that it's like what we were saying, it's a new kind of animation and it's a new kind of storytelling, which we've seen how successful Star Wars could be as a TV show and especially as a live action show. We saw how successful Clone Wars is, but then Mandalorian being like incredible. And a lot of people would have thought that Star Wars wouldn't have worked as well as a live action show. Yeah. But it's really paid off, don't you reckon? Like Star Wars is becoming multi-platform, like content applicable. On this, so we're getting this anime. What is there a piece of content? Is there a piece of production or media that Star Wars can't do or hasn't done? Can you think of anything on the top of your head? Because they're big in the novel world, they're big in the comic world. Like they're pretty much
video games are doing pretty good.
Video games are doing very well, yeah. So it's like really like anime was like the last step or like the last stepping stone. To kind of for their Star Wars' ultimate world domination, really. In the chat, George was inspired by Japanese movies, and now Japanese anime is inspired by George. That's a really good point, and especially if you've gone into the makings of the Mandalorian, a lot of their sword style and even the filming of Mandalorian was very samurai movie kind of like, but also just like a Jedi. The way they trained their combat, it was very kind of samurai / warrior, like that kind of vibe. Don't you think it's very like samurai, like the notion of a Jedi?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would even go as far as to say some of the titles give me like samurai-ish vibes, like the duel, like Jedi samurai type thing going on, and then of course the Elder.
Yeah, that's very samurai.
Yeah,
samurai, is that a word? I'll make that word.
Samurai-ish.
Samurai. Yeah, but it's so exciting to see this new kind of content. Fantastic. Good time. Star Wars Visions. It's going to be an exciting time. Interesting to see this new content.